Imagine you're a cowboy, and breaking colts is what you do, and you've honed your skills for years and years, and other cowboys look up to you. Now imagine it's late October and it's just now breaking dawn. The first blue norther's blowing in, warm summer days are gone. And you've roped yourself a flea-bit gray, a rangy, wild-eyed colt. Hand over hand you've walked your twine, just about to take a holt, when from underneath the loafing shed you hear a voice, not soft and sweet, but loud and overwhelming. It's your neighbor, Shorthorn Pete. Now Pete neighbors to you on the north across Persimmon Creek, but when you're in the breaking pens, he's by 10 times a week. Now Pete's physique, let's call it picturesque. No, let's just tell it straight. His waistline measures 46, the inseam 28. And his hair is wild and kinky against his head. It's matted flat, it's filthy, greasy, grimy, like the sweatband round his hat. The snooze has rotted most his teeth, on one he must depend, yet he can spit tobacco juice 10 yards agin the wind. And he talks real loud and boisterous 'cause his hearing ain't so great. His voice is shrill and squealy like a pig stuck 'neath a gate. And when you need him, you can't find him. But when you don't, he's underfoot. But when the going's rank and scary, well, old Pete, he won't stay put. Now imagine you're the flea-bit gray and you're just past 2 years old, and some bad bow-legged cowboy's got you roped and in his hold. Well, you don't take it kindly, you miss the freedom of the range, but well, if this puncher gets his way, that's all about to change. Well, he smooched you round the round pen for seems 3 weeks now and a day, and well, this A-fork's got you sored up some. By gosh, somebody's gonna pay. Then Pete stops by to visit, and making matters worse, and the puncher's left you bitted up, and you're about to die of thirst. Well, your attitude adjusts itself, 'cause, well, now Pete, he wants to ride. And Pete don't seem concerned at all, them gut hooks grab your hide. Then Pete begins to squealing in that loud, obnoxious way, and even though you've gentled some, fact is you just can't stay. So you scatter rocks and kick the moon, show your belly to the sun. You bawl and squall and beller like a banshee on the run. You whirl and twirl and pirouette like a ballerina fair, and you rise up on your haunches like a raging grizzly bear. You buck and lunge and sunfish to the left and to the right. You squall just like a panther, and you kick and paw and bite. Now, imagine you're old Shorthorn Pete, and you're just 13 hands tall, and the gray is wreaking havoc, steady bouncing off the wall. Well, your face turns plum canary green, and your gizzard turns to jello, and that stripe that's running down your back shows wide and brightly yellow. The snooze that rotted most your teeth now coats the lining of your belly, and the fragrance from in your dungarees sure don't smell like wild plum jelly. Well, you reach for saddle horn and cantle, grab at airborne saddle strings, while you're hoping and a-praying you could sprout big angel wings. But your backside kisses Mother Earth with an awful, deafening smack. And you bounce just like a Shawnee Mills half-empty flour sack. Well, by now the moral to this story should be plain for all to see, that you best learn to whisper round those 2-year-olds.